Thank you so much for joining us on Straight Outta Savannah. I am super, super excited to bring my guest, Jacqueline, Hey Girl, into the studio. Thank you so much for joining us. Jacqueline, tell everyone a little bit about you and who you are and what it is that you're here to do.
All
Take it
right.
away.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Tammy girl.
Yes.
Hello, and I am Jacqueline Andrade, and it's a long list of stuff. So I'll just take it, I'll just briefly skim over some stuff. So um, I am a wife, a mother of two boys. I am an author of a book. I am a marriage sex consultant. I am a confidence coach. I have had businesses in the past, from direct sales marketing, from selling lingerie to wicker baskets to jewelry to skincare. um, you name it, I did it. But I realized I just love people. I love being around people. And what else have I done? I have done social work. I've been an adoption social work. I have written curriculum for Head Start programs. Woo, girl. So,
You're a
and what
multidimensional being.
I am a multi-dimensional being, and it has led me to this moment in time right now, because I am currently the confidence queen. And I have a group on Facebook called Hey Girl Nation, and it's where brown and black women come together every day on purpose to celebrate our uniqueness, our strength, and our beauty, because we recognize when we stay connected, we will be transformed. Hey, girl.
Yes,
So
that is powerful.
thank you. And my current baby is Journey to Confidence. And I am teaching women how to take their trauma and tragedy and turn it into triumph. So I teach them the secrets on how to do that quick, fast, and effortlessly.
That is so awesome. Because you know what? You're so needed in this world because women
Mm,
need that.
yes.
Because so many times, women are not so kind to other women all the time.
Mm,
And so that is
mm,
something that is definitely needful because we need to be kind to each other. We
yeah.
need to support one another in our endeavors and not, so much competition and rivalry and those type
Yeah.
of things.
Right.
So just you being able to do that and help women in that way, I think is huge. It is
Yeah.
so huge.
And it has
So
been it. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And what I've recognized, for the most part, women hurt each other because they're hurting themselves, and they
yes,
don't have an outlet. They don't have a confidant. They don't even know, they don't have the tools necessary to be able to free themselves from
yes,
the pain of trauma and tragedy. And so I get to be that voice of reason, that big sister, that auntie, that homie, that hey girl, that bestie.
yes.
I get to be that. So I'm excited about that.
That is awesome. So tell us how you got here. I mean, what was
Hmm.
the catalyst that brought you to doing this work? Because the
Wow.
thing is lots of people are multi-dimensional.
Yeah.
Many of us have had, businesses just like you. I had Amway, I did Avon a few times. Herbalife, Shackley,
Mhm.
shoot, I can't even think of the
I
rest of them,
know.
but so many things, so jewelry. I used to sell my poems because I used to write poems, and I
Okay.
found a way to put them on this pretty paper, and so I would put them in a frame, and sell the poems
Yeah.
for like
That's
Mother's
awesome.
Day, Father's Day, birthdays, whatever. I think I used to write vows, wedding vows, different
Mm,
things like that. So
yeah.
what brought you to this place where you
Whew.
are um, working with women's empowerment?
Wow. So I've always had a pull towards women, and I always knew from the moment I was younger that I was going to have some platform working with women.
Mhm.
Um, and I just didn't have any idea which way that was going to go. So I um, I had a medical supply company. I had a mobile day spa. I had what else? Oh, and a cleaning business. And it was always usually partnered with somebody. And so, but I just wasn't feeling fulfilled. You know how you're doing things and you're just like, this ain't it. Like, I like it, but it was not fulfilling me. It was not giving me life, as I say. If you
Yes.
if you're doing it and it's not giving you life, then why are you doing it? If it's not giving you, if it's not taking your breath away, as well as providing you the air that you breathe, why are you doing it? And so 4 years ago, I had a bad car accident and had a bad concussion and was out of commission, could not do all of the multifaceted things that I thought were productive. And I had to just sit in silence and I had to sit quietly because the sound of TV, horns beeping, microwaves going off, high pitched sounds, the ding on the doorbell irritated the heck out of me. um, Lights from the TV, light from this. Like even now, I can only do a limited amount of screen time because I suffered a bad eye quadrant tear, and it causes excruciating pain when I overuse it. So I have
Mhm.
limited ability on social media, like electronics.
Gotcha.
And so I was just angry. I was angry at God, like, what the heck? Like, I'm 50 plus, and this is not where I thought my life was going to be. What the heck? Like, I don't like this crap. I don't, it ain't fun. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Like, you promised me you was going to give me purpose and show me what it is. You said, if I seek you, I'll find you. I'm
Mhm.
seeking and you keep seeing, like we playing hide and seek because you keep looking like you ducking and dodging me. Like, Lord, for real, like, what is you doing? Like, you promised me that you was going to come through and I feel alone, but you said you would never leave me, but I feel so lonely, like, what the heck? And then it feels like everybody around you is winning. Everything looks like it's coming so easily and effortlessly for them. And they just appear to be so happy and they
Yes.
got another this and they want another that.
Especially on social media, right?
Girl, hunty.
Somebody, I watched the video just now and she said, yeah, she said you probably, got triggered by somebody talking about making 10K in 10 minutes.
It is true. And then I recognize that it is all a lie.
Yes.
90% of it is fabricated. So in 2018, I had that car accident. 2019, the Holy Spirit said, start a private Facebook group for women called Heey Gurl. And the name Heey Gurl came because 3 people called me in a 15-minute span. I was sitting in the parking lot waiting for my son to come out from basketball practice. My mom called me. She said, "Hey, girl." I was like, "Oh, hey, mama." And then another person called. No, let's reverse that. My girlfriend Celeste called first. And she was like, "Hey, girl." And I was like, "Oh, hey." Then my sister called. She was like, "Hey, girl." I was like, "What's the matter?" She was like, "Nothing." I was like, "Let me call you back." Then my mom called, and when my mom calls, I always answer because that's my mama. So I said to
Right.
my sister, "Mommy calling." and and my mom was like, "Hey girl, what you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm waiting for Jarren to come out of basketball practice." Anyway, and I was like, "That is so weird. All of y'all said, 'Hey girl,' but you all said it so differently that I could tell what something was wrong, whether you were
Right.
happy, whether you were,
Yes.
yeah." And that night, the Holy Spirit said, create a group on Facebook and call it Heey Gurl. And I was like, huh? And he was like, yeah, make it a private Facebook group for brown and Black women. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do with these women? He
Right.
said, encourage them every day. I was like, with what? Don't worry about that. Create the group. So February 14th, 2019 is when I started Heey Gurl Nation. We have about 3,500 women in there now, and it's very active, and we just do all kind of fun stuff.
Well, that's good
um,
though.
so yeah, so that's what started me in the arena of working with women, and but I mean, I've always had a connection, like speaking engagements, doing marriage retreats. Because I told you I was a marriage sex consultant, and my book is Help Someone Stole My Sex Drive and I Want It Back. And,
I love it.
and because in the church, oftentimes women's voices regarding sex is often silenced,
Yep.
and it's not fair.
Nope.
And so you spend all this time of people telling you, you better not have sex before you get married. You better not do it. You better not do it. And then when you get married, you ain't having sex.
So
Why
what's
are you
that
not?
about?
Yeah, like why are you not having sex? So the Holy Spirit showed me some things, and I was able to put a workbook together and a book for not only married women, but women who aspire to be married, women who are engaged, because it is a God always, everything He takes me on is a journey. And so my course that I teach now is called Journey to Confidence, and it teaches women how not to let the past trauma and tragedy create who you are now. Let it build your character, take
Yes.
away from it what was good, but release that part of it that was bad. And
Yes.
so I
Yes.
teach women exactly the secret on how to do that. And it has just been a good journey.
That's amazing, because the thing is I can see how it lights you up.
Yeah,
And that's the secret sauce right there. You know, I
yeah,
can see that. It's almost like you're your sales page right now.
yeah.
So that's amazing just to see
Thank
that,
you.
because it's not all the time that you do.
Yeah,
It's not all the time that what you do lights you up
right.
where it shows,
Yeah.
and that's the magic, you know,
And
and
I am
that's the feeling.
so, oh, thank you. What'd you say?
I said that's the magic, and that's the
Yeah.
feeling that we want to attain to.
Right. And it's so true. When you when you're able to pour into people's lives, for so long I wanted to pour, but I was trying to pour from empty, and that's
Yes,
virtually impossible. And you'll
it is
find yourself,
impossible.
yeah. And then you know you're empty because you're frustrated about dumb stuff. Things that you got road rage. If you cannot control your temper on the road, you shouldn't be on the road, because driving is a
Be a lot
privilege.
less people.
It would be a lot less people. And so in our society, women, especially brown and black women, have to be these superheroes, because if we don't do it right, we're scrutinized, we're talked about, we're looked at under a microscope
Mhm.
with a fine tooth comb, honey. Like you
Yes.
better make sure your T's are crossed and your
Yes.
I's are dotted.
Yes.
Well, what I like to do and what I pride myself on doing is giving women a safe place to land,
Hmm.
a comfortable, cushy place that you can get rid of the cesspool of shit that has been dumped on you, and you have been told, oh no, but it smells good.
No, no, here it is.
Yeah,
Just think about it. It smells like roses.
yeah,
Don't you
yeah,
smell
yeah, no, it smells like shit.
it? Exactly. Because it's shit.
Right. But in our society and how we're taught is that no, you just take that. You're supposed to take that.
Mhm.
Just this weekend, I was ordering ice cream, and I was getting my money out, but uh, a white woman and her daughter came up. She didn't know I was in line getting my money, but she says to the girl behind the counter, who was a black girl, let me get 2 waters. So the girl behind the counter goes, okay, that'll be 4.20. I looked at her, I said, I know you didn't just do that. She was like, I said, I know you didn't just disrespect me like that. You were already waiting on me. Why is it okay for her to go ahead of me? And her eyes just welled up. I said, you just hurt me to my core, because you just perpetuated everything that they say we are to each other.
Mhm.
She could have waited. She didn't know that I was in line. So the lady turns to me. She's like, I apologize. I didn't know you were in line. I said, ma'am, I get that. It was not your fault. So it was an opportunity for me to teach this younger sister that you are valuable. I am valuable. if we do not honor each other, who's going to honor us? And I simply said, it doesn't matter whether I was black or blue. Do what's right. You were waiting on me first. Honor the person that you already were waiting on, and have the person who doesn't know any better just simply say,
Wait.
wait a minute, give me a second. Let me finish up with her first.
Yes.
And I think the lady would have been totally fine
Or
with
even
that.
if she would have just said, just a minute, ma'am.
Right.
No, this lady was in front of you. Let me finish working with her,
Right.
and then I'll get
And
you.
then
Because that
right.
happens all the time.
Right. So I just took it as a teacher moment, just to allow her to be aware that we are people too. We don't like to be overlooked. We don't like to be pushed aside, but it
Yes.
happens oftentimes for us.
Yes.
We'll walk in a room and people won't even acknowledge us.
Yes.
People won't even, I mean, I've been in a grocery store and people will walk right past you. They see through you because you don't look like them. But that's just in the culture that we live in. So it is my desire and my will to help as many brown and black women as I can to get free from their past trauma. Because just because something happened to you in the past doesn't mean it has to dictate what your future is going to be. You
Say
have
that
that
again.
You have the choice, right?
Yes.
Your
Yes.
past does not have to dictate what your future is,
Yes.
unless you
And
let it.
that's one of the things that I say all the time. My past does not define me.
Nope.
Regardless of what happened at any time.
Yeah.
And because the thing is we even have past lives that try to define us.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I say no.
And that's a powerful word, right?
Yes.
You get to tell even yourself no. Sometimes throughout the day, you know what I have to do to myself? Nope, Jackie, nope, don't you, nope. Yes. I have to talk myself out of talking myself down.
Yes.
And that is just real transparency.
But that's common though. I mean, that's something that we all should really do.
Right.
But so many people, they have this thing, like, are you talking to yourself? I'm like, absolutely. And I'm going to listen to what my answer is.
Absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with it.
No, because you know what the answer is.
And guess what? You hear the voices anyway. You might as well stop acting like you don't.
Exactly.
It's what you go to sleep with those voices in your head telling you how terrible you were. Yeah. Because they never tell you how great you are.
No.
That has to be a conscious effort.
Mm-hmm. That has to be you making the conscious effort to place that into your awareness.
Yes. And that is one of the things I do. I have two programs for Journey to Confidence. One is a half-day intensive program, and we teach women just how to, you already kind of know what your purpose is, you know which direction you want to go, and I just kind of help you to tweak it and give you some tools and some strategies in your suitcase that you carry around every day that you can utilize to make you the best you could ever be. And then I have a 6-week program called Journey to Confidence, and it's all about you. So in that, we get real down and dirty, honey. We sit in the uncomfortable until it becomes comfortable.
Nice. That is nice, because the thing is, I mean, you need to do that anyway.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you're doing it with somebody holding space for you.
Right. And people don't even, and people don't realize how important it is to have somebody to hold space for you. We've often been taught to do it on our own.
Especially Black and brown women.
We don't even know how to ask for help.
Yes.
I've counseled with women, and so many of them have said, I never thought I would ever be able to talk to a counselor. Why? Because it's just, I don't know, it just didn't feel right. It was not something we do. But it's okay to walk around the world bleeding out. Right?
That's okay. Mm-hmm. But talking to a counselor or somebody to, air your business,
right,
it's frowned upon.
Right.
It's like,
well, at this rate, that's why Black women are dying at the fastest rate ever. Yes. Because we are not taking care of ourselves. We're putting our self-care to the back burner. We're not. Yes. Yeah. Because for some reason we think everybody else is more important.
And that's a part of my mission. Yeah. Because I truly believe I've lost so many friends that are some of them would have been our age now.
Mm-hmm.
You got that right?
Yep.
They'd have been our age now.
Yep.
So they were not our age when they left
Right.
in the
Right.
40s.
Yeah. My
And
sister
some of
passed
them
away.
right in the 50s.
Yeah. My sister passed away of a massive heart attack when she was 49.
Yeah,
Unexpected.
see, something is wrong with that.
Yes, and she had just rode her bike 25 miles the day before. The summer before, she rode 100 miles city to shore.
See, so she
Exactly.
had to be in shape.
She was good.
So it wasn't like, she was all out of shape or, like,
Nope.
I mean, like I would expect something like that from me because,
Be
I'm no
quiet.
chunky girl,
Me
I'm
too.
good with it.
Me too.
Look, I'm working it out. I'm working out with Gabrielle Union,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But you wouldn't expect somebody that was in shape like that. You see what I'm saying? So it had to be something else.
Yeah.
And that's
so,
the thing. It's like the root causes of what's going on with people.
right.
I'm so, you're a girl.
Yeah.
I'm
Girl.
so into that stuff that I am going to go and get my metaphysical degree. I
Yeah.
decided.
Yeah. You should.
Because I really feel like, just like your sister, it's so many people just like that. There's no reason for people dying before 75. There's no reason. Not now.
And not in this country when there's so many things available to us.
Right.
But you don't know what you don't know.
Exactly. And
And
that's true.
so if you think, oh, I'm good. Oh, I mean, and she had just gone to the doctors 2 weeks ago. Oh, so that
See,
put
and that
me in
tells you.
different, yeah. Yep.
Because it's,
And
it's got to be something else. I actually just spoke to my doctor. I had a virtual doctor's visit.
yeah, televisit. Yep.
And I was like, we were talking about the same thing. And because she's a Black doctor. And we was so blessed to find her. And now she's doing like 1 day a week. So I have to make sure I can catch her on her day. But everybody else is trying to too, because she's so good. But yeah, so we were talking about that very thing, about how, Black women are leaving here much earlier, and it's a shame. And what's the reason behind that?
Right.
And I was telling her, I was like, when you go to the doctor, I said, most doctors, they don't care about the underlying. I said, all they want to do is treat the symptoms, whatever you're dealing with at that moment. I said, and then they don't even care about whatever they're using to treat the symptoms, what it's going to cause.
Yeah.
The side effects of it.
And the side effects, exactly. The side effects of it. Like some of the side effects, you're like, may cause death. You're like,
oh, okay. That's what I was telling somebody. You see the commercials and they go, nausea, vomiting, blah, 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 and death.
Yep.
What? Did they say I could die from taking this? I'm good.
I'm taking these eye drops.
I'm good. I don't need them.
It's so true. It's so true.
But it's just so real. And it's like, because I know that women, especially, we internalize so much trauma, because we've been trained to do that and we've been taught that way.
Yeah. And we carry the weight of the entire world.
Yes, especially Black women.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's like, oh my God, what do you think? And I think about it like this. So like at the work that I do, sometimes people can be abusive.
Yeah.
And I know that over the years, we just, we don't even think about it or whatever, but we do feel it and we internalize it. And then what happens is it starts causing all kinds of havoc inside of our body because we need to get rid of it.
It's true.
And that's the thing, and it's like now at this point in my life and in my career, I'm not going to be abused. And I let them know that.
Yeah.
I had a situation when I worked Saturday where the lady started jumping up and down on me and screaming at me, and she was coming all in my face, and I had to take a step back because I was ready to punch her.
Yeah. Which is a natural response.
Personal space. So, and then I picked up, what it was, was a whole nother type of situation that we deal with. And so I was like, I'm not putting up with it. And it was like something snapped inside of me. I felt it.
Yeah.
And then my manager came up and she handled it because I said, she about to get punched.
You better get her.
Again, I'm not trying to go to jail, right? You better get her. I said, because I'm not trying to go to jail. I said, but she got to get out my face.
You better get her. Yep.
Right. I was like, I'm not going to tolerate that. That's,
And
I said, that's
and
over the top.
it's true. And as you should not, you have to be your own advocate.
Yep.
But some of us don't know how to do that. And that's what I teach in Journey to Confidence.
That is
And
so powerful.
we teach you, like, we carry luggage, right? We
Yes.
carry luggage every day. So if you know you're going on a trip to Jamaica, you're not going to put your snow boots in there. You're not going to put a winter coat and gloves, right? But oftentimes we carry that around life. We're
Yes.
carrying around in our luggage stuff that no longer serves us. And
Yeah.
so it is my job and my honor and my duty to be able to teach you how to appropriately pack for where your journey is. Where's the
Nice.
destination that you're trying to go? And do you have the right equipment and tools and strategies in your bag? What does your suitcase look like?
Yes.
So every day, are you just packing up all this crap that you had from when you was 3, 4, and 5? Like it's still serving you?
Right.
That first boyfriend that abused you and you never dealt with it?
Right.
And now you don't trust nobody? So now your
Right.
husband can't even go out to the grocery store because you scared he gonna meet somebody?
Yes.
You making your husband suffer for something somebody else did.
For your trauma.
Right. And we talk about the D word. People be like, oh, what's that? Daddy issues. Women
Because so
and
many of us
daddy
have those.
issues. Right. And it's real and it's legit and it has to be dealt with.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. And Journey to Confidence, you get to be authentically who God created you, unapologetically. And the goal is when we're done, you are deliciously happy.
I love that. I love that.
So,
Deliciously happy.
yes, ma'am. And I have coined that phrase. People are like, don't take my phrase now.
I like that.
Yes,
I'm
because that's
writing it down.
what God gave me. I became deliciously happy. That was the only way I could describe it. I just felt so grateful and I feel so free. And I'm just oozing with greatness because I can now. Like, but that was not always the case. But now I'm a very different person. I'm a very different wife, mother, daughter. I'm just different. And I love who I am now. That
Yes.
wasn't always the case. Here come my husband. Oh, my son, sorry. um, so that was not always the case. But it is who I am, and this is who I show up to be, and I am okay with that.
Yes. And that is so important and it's so powerful. And you show up powerfully,
Yeah,
I must say.
thank you.
You're so welcome. You are so
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
I have enjoyed this immensely, and I wish that we could talk a little longer.
I know, girl. I
So we'll
know.
definitely have to get together again.
Yes, I would
I see
love
some
that.
what they call it, collaboration in our future.
Yes, I would love to collaborate. Anything.
Absolutely, because you
Anything.
are amazing. I absolutely love what you're doing. Your platform is beautiful. The fact that you just want to help women to shine and to be their best and to understand who they are, correct?
Yes, that's exactly what I do.
All right. I was gonna say that's what I picked up.
Yes, yes. We
But
want
it's
them to
amazing
journey
because
to confidence.
yes, because there's so
Mhm.
many. Do you have a particular like age woman that you work with, or is that mixed?
Normally there is really none because I recently, even as soon as Saturday, a woman reached out to me and she's 22 and she's dealing with a lot of things going on. And normally my target would be like 35, because you begin to come into yourself and then you start questioning like, wait, what? What?
Yes.
But this young lady is dealing with a lot of early divorce. She's just dealing with a lot.
Hmm.
And I think if we can get them young, how about we don't have to spend all of those years carrying bags that don't serve us? They don't
That's
serve us.
that's why I think that my target is millennials,
Yeah.
just because I, to be honest, I was like you. I was saying, I want to work with women in their
Hmm.
40s up, but to be honest with you, the people that actually connect with me most is millennials.
Yeah.
And that's
because
why I
they,
said I have all these extra children, because
yeah,
everywhere me and my husband go, we collect children.
yeah, as you should,
Maybe
because
like
that's what you're gifted in.
it
They are
is.
drawn to
It
you.
is.
They are drawn to you.
They are. And it's
And
amazing because it's like wherever we go, we bring community. It's like
yeah,
people, some of the neighbors wouldn't even know each other, and we get
wow.
here and they meet us, and then we meet them, and
Mhm.
it's something, And I told my husband about that. I said, what's amazing? I said, is everywhere we go, we create community.
Yeah.
I said, not only that, I said we get all these children because we got neighbors that are like our children's age,
Mhm.
loving all over us, right?
And that's how it's supposed to be, though.
Right? It's like,
But when you are clear, when you are free, you can give out, and there's no hidden agenda because
yes,
you're whole already. And so oftentimes people can't receive because you can't receive when you're trying to hold things in. You don't want
yes,
people to see your secret. You don't want people to know your pain. You have to
yeah.
sit in the uncomfortable until it becomes comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And however long that takes, but isn't it better to do it someone who is guiding you through it as opposed to trying to figure it out on your own? Because if you could figure it out on your own, wouldn't you have already?
Exactly. And that's the point.
And
So
that's the
what she's saying, ladies, is that, you need to reach out to her
yeah.
because she can
I'm
help
here.
you to figure that thing out. And how
Yeah.
long is your program?
It's a 6 week. So I have a half day intensive, and then I have a 6 week program too. So Journey to Confidence, it's all about you is a 6 week program. And then the half day intensive is just that, a half day.
Okay,
And
that's awesome.
it's deep, but it's not for, I'm gonna say this, it ain't for the punk.
Well, the thing
You
is when people come to work with you, they need to be ready to work with
They
you.
have to be ready.
Yeah.
They have to be so sick and tired of themselves that they're sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Mm-hmm.
Because the
Exactly.
definition of insanity is doing the same thing
Over
over
and
and
over.
over and expecting different results.
Yes.
If your life is not giving you what you want and it's not producing the fruit that you want, that you can be proud of, that you can display as your life proudly, what are you going to do to change it?
Right.
Even a farmer knows this. You have to do something. Something must be wrong with the soil. Am I watering it too much? Am I not giving enough sunlight? Am I giving
Right.
it too much water? There has to be a check and balance.
Right.
And until you find someone who can show you how to balance this out,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to keep getting what you're getting. You keep doing what you're doing. And if it's not what you love, it's not what you like, if it's not what you can be proud of, get help
Yes.
and let somebody show you the journey. Let somebody
Yes.
journey with you to a place
Yes.
of confidence, to a
Yes.
place of peace, to a place of reconciliation with yourself.
Yes.
Because you can't be anything for anybody else until you're that thing for you.
Yes. That's
It
the
is,
piece right there, right? That's the missing piece to the puzzle.
and that ain't even the secret, honey.
Right. Exactly.
Yes.
But that's
So,
such a powerful opening,
yeah. So I
because
call the women who are in my group, I call them the travelers. When you sign up with me, you become a traveler. And we're going to journey to your absolute best destination. And the best thing about it is we get to do it together. I will never leave you, and you have access to me, and I have wisdom and insight, and I've been gifted in the area of discernment. So
yes.
you're not going to get nothing over on me.
Right. Yeah,
And but
you got that.
what I'm gifted in is that I get to love people really well, and I like that. I can
Yes.
pull out the best in you. And that's what
Yeah.
I've been called to do. I've been called to pull out the best in my travelers so that I can send them on their journey and that they can be the best they can be for the rest of their life. And when we do that with one, we do it to 1,000,
Yes.
right? One person can change the trajectory of 1,000.
Well, that's what the Bible said.
Yeah. Yeah. All about
One
our
can put
life.
1,000 to flight and 10 can put 10,000.
10,000. Yep. It's
Yep.
so true. It's so true.
It is so, it is, this has been such an amazing talk. I mean, just being in here in your energy is just phenomenal. So
Well,
I can
thank
just
you.
imagine what it's like working with you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do spend a lot of time on my own self-work so that I can be
Yes.
good for other people. Because if
Yes.
I can't hold space for myself, there's no possible way I
Yeah.
can hold space for somebody else.
Because no pouring from an empty cup.
There's no pouring from an empty cup.
Yeah. I
You
agree. I
can,
believe all of that.
yeah.
And I'm with all of that. So there
And
are times when you have to take time just to spend with yourself.
yeah, and that was me for 4 years.
Okay.
Now, it doesn't have to be everybody's journey to take that long, but I needed it because I had so much to sift through.
Yeah.
And when you want to now become a teacher of a thing, it requires you to go even deeper.
Yes.
So, because I knew God was calling me to be a teacher of the thing,
Yes.
it required me to sit in the ish a little longer and
Yes.
really get to the core of what was holding me hostage for so many years.
Yes. Yes.
And now that I'm free from that, and not that there aren't days that stuff pops up, because
Of
nobody
course.
has perfect days,
No.
but the way I
And if they tell
respond
you
to,
they do,
girl, they
they
lying.
lie.
They lying.
Yep, they
But
lied.
yes, but I can quickly find my way out of a tough situation before it becomes traumatic, before it
Yes.
becomes life altering, before it becomes devastation.
Yes.
And I didn't know how to do that prior to the Lord sitting me down.
You know what? That is how that
Yeah,
works, right?
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
you think that it could come a different kind of way,
I'd be
but
like,
no.
really, Lord? Like, really?
You want to say? I know. I said I know. I had a meltdown issue myself recently, and I was like, I can't even. And what was revealed to me was it was like a children of Israel
Yeah,
situation, and
yeah.
I had the same experience when I moved to Arizona. I was like, Lord, you sure I'm supposed to come out here? You know,
Really, Lord? Like, really? That's what I was like. I'm like, really,
really?
Lord? Like, really? We doing
That's
this
what I
again?
said. I was like, everything just fell apart.
Yeah.
You know, the only good thing is my car didn't get repossessed
Mm,
because I
that
went
is
out
a
there
good
with
thing.
the astronomical car note and nothing
Yeah,
but faith, you know.
I know that's
But I was
right.
like, really, Lord? You know, and I thought about that. And when I was sitting in that time, it was like, okay, this was the same thing you did. You just
And
got
now
to get
here
out
we
your
are
own
again.
way.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said, and now here you are again. Like,
Right. You
go take
know,
back through that journey because you
exactly.
missed something.
It's like, okay, wait a minute.
Oh,
And then once you realize and you see it's a children of Israel
yeah.
experience, you know, Lord, you didn't have to bring us out of here. If you was gonna go ahead and kill us, we'd have been fine in
We
Egypt.
could have stayed in Egypt
Could
where
have stayed
we ate food and
right
a
and not
place to
manna.
sleep.
We don't want this manna shit,
We
you know.
didn't
We
want this.
want some real. Oh,
We're so tired of manna.
right. We tired. We need some real food.
We need
We,
some
we,
real
we want
food.
some lamb, you know.
Yes, yes. Murmuring and complaining.
Exactly. So I had to, I had to sit with that thing and that
Yeah,
just came to me so easy. And I was like, you're right. I'm not even
yeah.
going to say another word. I'm going to
That was
stay
so
in
true.
this positive energy and it's going
Yeah,
to be okay. And
it's
I'll
gonna
be
be
just fine,
okay.
you know?
You are gonna be just fine.
Exactly. Like, it's okay. So
Yeah.
share with the people where they can connect with you.
Oh, okay. So I have a private Facebook group called Hey Girl Nation, HeeyGurl! And you can also reach me on Instagram at Hey Girl, same URL at Hey Girl. And I think that is it. Oh, and my email, info@heygirl.
Okay.
Hey Girl.
And we'll have all of that in the notes in the show notes
Yep,
as well. That way you can
yep,
just click on it and all that kind of stuff. Make it easy for you.
yes. Make
All
it easy
right.
for me. I appreciate
So
you so much.
I appreciate you as well. And this has been so much fun because this is what I, like to do.
Yeah, and you are amazing at it. You are phenomenal.
Thank you.
Sure,
So what
baby.
is the freebie that you are offering to the
Oh, so
audience?
I put in for your listeners, there is 4 ways to get your confidence back quick, fast. So there's 4 tips in there that you can get your confidence back really quick, because sometimes you just need a tweak.
Mhm,
Sometimes you just need to remember, oh yeah, I forgot that I could do X, Y, and Z,
mhm.
and that can help you. And you can just get it. Sometimes you just need a little bit just to get you over that meeting you're having. Some people are terrified of public speaking, and
Yes.
so these 4 tips can give you a little oomph to get. And maybe sometimes you have to have a hard conversation with your kids, or a hard conversation with your spouse. These tips will help you to get your confidence back quickly.
That is so awesome. I am so excited about this. This is I might need to grab that one myself.
Definitely.
But I'm super excited about it. I'll have that also in the show notes. So when you're looking through and after you finish listening, you check it out and click on that link, and you'll be able to grab that
Yep,
4 steps to confidence. And I'm
yep.
super, super, super excited that Jackie has decided to join me here today.
Yes.
We're gonna probably do some collaboration, so you'll see us even more.
You
But this
promise?
has been just fun. I promise.
Okay. I'm gonna hold you to it.
I promise, because I absolutely love your energy.
Oh,
And I
thank
do not
you.
say that lightly.
Oh, thank you. And I feel it. I feel
Yes.
it right back. And I don't say that lightly. But you want to
Yes.
hear the crazy thing? My calendar is growing. It's crazy. When God said it was go time, when you listen after you have done the work that He's called you to do,
Yes.
then you can walk in your purpose. And
Yes.
so it is just amazing to see Him just keep. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing today. So it's been a wonderful journey, and it's only just begun. So
Yes. It's
I am
only just begun.
honored to be able to collab with you. And the Hey Girl Expos, we can connect and we can do that. Girl, we're gonna do something.
Yeah. I'm super excited. And I'm gonna hook you up with my girl just in a minute. I'm just gonna do it all on Messenger. That way, you guys can do it.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, because
That
I
will
mean,
work.
yeah, because you guys, I'm surprised y'all haven't met yet because
We probably
you
haven't,
probably
but
run in the same type of
mhm,
circles and stuff,
we
and
probably do.
that's
Yep.
why I tell people, I'm like, people on Facebook, my my page was hacked, and
Yeah, you
so
said.
I was like, people that knew me well knew it wasn't me,
Yeah,
and that was what
absolutely.
I was hoping, because I was like,
Yeah,
this is not me, because they scamming people and all kinds of stuff.
right,
I said, I'm hoping that people know this is not me and go ahead and block that page,
right,
report it and
right.
block it.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
a lot of people did, but Facebook don't really care because whatever.
They don't. Yep. You just
They
another
don't.
one out of millions.
Exactly. I laugh. I told my husband, I said, because I'm not spending money on Facebook ads, they don't care about me.
Yep.
You know,
Absolutely.
I said,
And
and you know what? They'll be all right too, because I'm still not spending no money on them Facebook ads.
nope. Nope. It's true. Girl, they put me in
I said,
Facebook jail from something I posted 2 years ago. That wasn't even, I didn't even post. It was, I liked it.
are you serious?
Uh-huh. And they put me in jail for 30 days, but then I appealed it. And a week later, they lifted it. Like, what?
That's
From
what I was telling
2020.
somebody. I was like, I'm really, 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 really just holding on with
Yeah.
them. I said, because I'm almost ready to just leave that platform
Yeah.
altogether. I said, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to, see if I
But they
can
make it they make it very difficult because there's not another platform really that has the same
functionality.
algorithm. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm on Alignable too. I got on
Right.
there,
But that is,
and it's just,
and
but
it's not
the
as
good
many
thing
people.
is community based.
Right.
So you can, go on there, and because like I'm starting to network in person now. I'm
Okay.
starting to do some in person stuff because I
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
get.
I want to do that too. I want to
I'm
start
ready
doing
to
it in
retire, and
person.
I need to get
Yeah,
out there.
you do. You absolutely do. And I see that very clearly. Do you hear
Yes,
me?
yes,
It is time.
yes. It's go
So,
time
yep, it's
for
go
sure.
time. The
All
Lord
right.
spoke that
Well,
to
we're
me.
gonna close this off.
Because you and I be
And
talking till
I was
tomorrow,
like,
girl.
what you say? It'll be great because it's always awesome. And I love, anytime you're in anybody's energy that's amazing like yours, you could just stay in that.
Yeah. Oh,
And I
thank
have that
you.
same type of, impact on
Yeah.
people.
True. They
So
be
I'm
like,
like,
is it
let me
time to
shut this
go?
off. Yes. So thank you for
You
joining
are
us.
very welcome. Thank you. It has been my honor.
It's been a pleasure, and I am super, super grateful that you blessed me with your presence, because I truly, truly enjoyed this conversation. It's just been amazing. So thank y'all for joining us on Straight Out of Savannah, me and my guest Jackie. It's been so much of a pleasure, I cannot even say. So thank you for joining us, and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe when you're watching this, and make sure that you like it on the Anchor, Spotify, Apple, Google, Radio, Breaker, Listen Now, wherever you listen to it. iHeartRadio, I think it's still on there too. So
Wow.
wherever you find it, thank you so much for listening, and have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, night, or weekend. Bye now.
Bye.